So the MMDA are back here in Ortigas. They're working with the local enforcers again. Right now they're looking at this motorcycle that's unattended. Not only is it parked here unattended, but it's actually inside the yellow box. And there you go, the towing crew are taking it away now. The reason why the MMDA are here in Ortigas is because of the ongoing ADB event. They need to make sure all of the roads around here are clear for security reasons. So there's many vehicles parked here or stopped here. What they're doing is they're preventing the vehicles from leaving until they've had a ticket. It could be for obstruction or it could be for illegal parking. This pickup truck tried to leave, but they're not going to allow that until he's handed over the license. So one, they can confirm he has the license, and two, they can issue the ticket. No parking, waiting, both sides, tow-away zone. So he was parked literally next to the sign.
Paano nasaan ka nakalagay? Sa Commonwealth naman yun, sir. May tagal din ako naman natin kayo magkakaili na kayo lahat. Hindi ako nakahilero na dikit na dikit. Nakahasag na nga ako eh. Sa kayo lang. Sir, license po. Hindi ako magagawa kung hindi ano. Hindi sir, paano ba nasasabi sir na nakaparking ako? Sir, no illegal parking. Tingnan nyo po yung pinaka... Sir, nakahazard ako tapos
says no waiting.
Nakabukas yung makina ko, nakabukas yung aircon.
Pero nandito kayo sir?
Sir, hindi ako dikit na dikit sa ano, hindi ako nakapantay. Ito yung kotse na nakaganito ako.
Kahit po sir, ano ba sabihin mo ano kasi nandito po kayo?
Lahat yan, sir, alam nga naman sir, nagdadrive ako, kukunin ko yung wallet ko sir. Hindi nabangga naman ako nun sir. Di ba sabi nyo pa magti-text tatabi? O yun lagi mga paalala nyo sir. Kinuha ko yung wallet ko kasi cellphone ko eh. Sir, kinuha ko yung charger, chinarge ko. Sir, kasi sir, ganito sir, Ana.
So what they'll do now, since the driver won't hand over the license, they'll impound the vehicle.
Sir, Nirbiak, ako po yung nasa Commonwealth nun sir. Sir, hindi pa ako nakapark para nakasard. Chinarge ko lang
ikaw na naman, oh, natatandaan ka tayo sa baterya.
Yes po.
Yung sa baterya.
Opo, opo. Sakto na naman to sir, kakarating nyo. Pag ano na ako sir, bigla nila naman ako inalang. Sir,
hinaharang ka dahil nakapark ka dito.
Hindi sir.
Gusto mo ba tingnan natin yung CCTV?
So they finally have the license now after wasting a lot of time. So you can see that the road is now clear and they'll continue on. They're being guided by the local enforcers, the enforcers here in Ortigas, since they best know the area. So right now they're looking at this vehicle here because they believe it might be out of line. General, is this for impound?
No, sir.
What's the outcome?
The driver is suspended for 1 month.
The license?
Driver's license.
Okay. For what reason?
Breach of franchise. It means that he did not follow what's written in the
franchise
papers.
Here we have a UB van whose route should be Marikina to Ayala. But they're trip cutting, they're just dropping off their passengers here in Ortigas and going back to Marikina. So that's why we're having a problem with Color. We have enough transport system here. But the thing is, they're messing up with their franchise routes. Now, instead of going to Ayala, they're just stop over here in Ortigas, drop off their passengers, and go back to Marikina. So that's why those who wants to go from Marikina to Ayala are patronizing those Colorum vans, because those are the ones who are going through to the end of the point.
So that's why the penalty is quite strict, 1 month suspension of license.
So if you breach your franchise, you get 1 month suspension.
So right now they're issuing a ticket to this car parked here, this car parked here, and this car parked here. The problem is this is sidewalk, and then once you get to this point it's blocked by the car. The driver is now parking parallel, so he won't be blocking the sidewalk, but they still have to give their ticket because when they arrived he was parked blocking the sidewalk. The same for that car behind. It's okay. And you can see here is another vehicle that they're just issuing a ticket to now. He already has the license, so we can issue the ticket and let the vehicle move on. This is a car we saw yesterday. You can see this time they parked very far back so they don't block the sidewalk, so that's good. And if you remember yesterday, this whole sidewalk here was full of vending stores, and you couldn't walk through here. But it seems like overnight someone's cleared it and you can come through now, so that's cool. I really don't know how that happened or who did it, but it's a result. Now pedestrians can use the sidewalk again. And here they've stopped a motorcycle. The back rider doesn't have a helmet, so they'll issue a ticket. Oh look, they have a spare helmet, but she's just not wearing it for some reason. Can you explain what happened here? You apprehended this truck for truck ban.
Then I talked to his superior and told me that he can remove me from my job because he wants to call Cellphone Libria.
Right. So they're just writing out the ticket now and the license is being confiscated. Right now they're waiting for the SCOG team, the sidewalk clearing team, to come down and take away this stuff. There's a lot of obstructions on the sidewalks along here. Here's a guy on the back of a bike, no helmet. I don't know if he's going to be apprehended. There's a lot of enforcers over there, but he's going quite fast. Let me go down there and see if anyone apprehended him. You can see this man's just going down now, but they'll still have to issue the ticket for a no helmet. Right now, the enforcers are asking to see their driver's license.
Wala ka lisensya. Asan lisensya mo? Sino ba driver?
Ako po, pero professional po yun. Tinatakbo lang po sa akin.
Ano yung lisensya niya?
Near the top here, they're clearing this vulcanizing shop, trying to recover the sidewalk. They already ticketed that van. You can see those gates are being taken away, and this sidewalk is pretty much clear now. I'm curious to go and see what happened with that motorcycle that they apprehended earlier with a student permit. So it turns out that motorcycle was impounded. The driver himself can only show a student permit, and the back rider disappeared, so it's being impounded. Right now they're looking at this motorcycle here, unattended, parked on the sidewalk. Nobody's come out, it's been quite a while, so I think this is also going to be impounded. And you can see the towing crew here now, and they're taking away the bike. They'll put it on the back of the truck with the other bike. Further up here I can see the sidewalk clearing team are in action. What is this? Maybe someone's home extended over the sidewalk. So they're just deconstructing all of this now to clear up the sidewalk. And while they deal with that, let me show you this amazing view. Pretty nice, huh? Really nice view from up here. And I think they're going to take away these sofas that have been left on the sidewalk.